Let's get going. We're back. So, time to go out into the marsh and explore a few of these things. I have a feeling that spiky anomaly thing is going to be wildly difficult to deal with. Alright. Yeah, I feel like that spiky anomaly is going to be crazy difficult to deal with. But, you know, we never know. So, do we go towards... Yeah, the distance rendering is not incredible, but does render as we get close enough to really matter. Oh, I wonder if these guys are despair. How are we going to get into here, huh? Ooh. That was... So green is terror, red is rage, yellow is ecstasy, and then I think we saw one that was said, like, despair or something, too. Okay, gotta deal with that. Oh god. There's so many of them. We got an item there. Let me take a look at it. Yeah, he's grateful that his niece is still alive. Wants to take her somewhere safe. Good luck with that. Ah, the Abbey. Yeah, we know about the Abbey. Okay. ON outpost. Right behind the blacksmith shop. Might have to go back there and look really quick, actually. This is what we just found. Okay. It's taken years, many long, arduous years of research. I must have scoured the entire Zeal database by now. I finally have what I think is the key to the mysterious enigma I uncovered all those years ago. A total of 5 symbols must be aligned to open the doorway. These ancient symbols are spread throughout the Acasa marshes. Even if their locations and method of activation are unknown, I was still able to piece together the proper sequence. Dotted U-shape, solid light bulb, dotted cartwheel, solid and dotted V-shape, solid eye. Huh. The order in which the symbols are activated appears to be irrelevant. All of this, of course, is of course purely theoretical. Tomorrow I'll set off in search of concrete evidence. I will start with the doorway itself, located, if my research is correct, beneath the town of Jova. I have not received official approbation to pursue this, but I'm confident that OMSIF command will change their minds once I can demonstrate results. Interesting. Hi California, how you doing? California tune faded. How you doing? Limbic door, huh? see. Let's get my compass. Just want to see really fast. It said behind the blacksmith shop. Yeah, thank you. We're doing pretty well so far. This is the blacksmith shop. Northeast. Is it up here? Can we go somewhere from here, or is it just this was the outpost? Did you want something, by the way?
I'm sick of staring into the mud.
Oh, yeah, you want to go sexually assault the woman in the house. Got it. Okay, yeah, so it's... Yeah, okay, this is the outpost. Got it. But I don't think there was much else we could do over here other than realize that it's blockaded by this tank. And there's nothing we could do here. Okay. Well, let's go back down to the marsh then. We're really worried about that big spiky black ball out there. How do we think we get in here? Yeah, that I'm not sure about. Maybe more tunnels. It might be that there's just tunnels everywhere, you know, and that's the thing here is we have to like tunnel under and pop up. I'm sure I'm going to die if I fall in that water. Yeah. We've already tested jumping in the water. Ah, there's the tree. Got it. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll deal with you two. Ooh. Another time loop guardian was killed. I wonder if these killing the time loop guardians breaks apart this. The particles kind of disintegrated that way towards the anomaly thing. Okay, this is pretty gross. Ah, okay, that's what we need to put back in the house. The bloodied plushie. Like, oh my god, what in the fuck? We're gonna have to approach it in a second and see what's happening there, but... What in the fuck? Stamina. Anything else? Oh, there is something here. Oh, another key. Hang on. Look at that. Clicked past it a little too fast, but... Yeah, okay, that'll unlock the doorway. That's the second key we needed for that. Ooh, scan. Lore. Ever shall this house stand as a proud bastion of the traditionalist cause. My father died upon the plains of Visa, and when boyhood is but a shadow behind me, I shall bear my sword to the throats of the wretched reformists. Ever shall this household stand? Yeah, good luck with that. Okay. There's more thingies over there. Let's go look at this giant blob and see what's happening here, because I feel like I'm just gonna die, but you know. Time loop discovered. Okay, let's see what our thing says before we jump into it. Status active. That's all it says. Status active. Does not say anything else. Enter time loop. Enter time loop. Oh god. The time loop is too dangerous to enter. I wanted to gather this rather than enter the time loop, but so it's enter time loop. It's too dangerous to enter, so maybe we have to kill all the time loop guardians to make this not too dangerous to enter. I don't know. Can I? Yeah, I can run through this. Ow, I didn't hit any of the others. Exhausted. Heal. Lovely. Okay, that'll kill me. Basic medkit. Yeah, I think that's the Abbey up there on the hill, so that'll be something worth going to as well. Lots of shards. This is how we would get to the Abbey, across this way. That's where we came from, down that hill. That's where we entered the area. Is this MMO? No, this is a single player story game. Hi Muffin, how are you doing? That's not that exciting. Now let's kill this guy. Time Loop Guardian was killed. Nice. Okay, yeah, so as we kill those, it is weakening that somehow. Oh, okay. Let's see what happens if we go across the bridge here. This has a save point, which does sort of make me think maybe that's like a new... whole other thing. Let's go. Let's go over this way, see what we can find this way. And then maybe we'll do a quick jaunt back to the village. Because we got a couple of, I think a couple of quests we can turn in now. But if we can get, like, the booze or whatever from the Abbey first, that might be helpful. Yeah, okay, so that was where we came down into this area in the first place. Game's crazy addictive. You meant to go to sleep around 8, finally did around 3. Nice. I've been really enjoying it so far. Okay, so yeah, that does look like maybe the Abbey entrance there. Let me take a look around the back. Did I already kill you? Oh no, you're a horse. So no. Got it, yeah, so that's the other side of that. Looks like we can go back this way, but not over this way. Okay. Interesting. The explorable area of each, like, region is pretty big. I'm pretty impressed with how much there is to do here, you know. I was expecting maybe slightly more linear levels than this. This looks like a full dead end, but there's an item over here, so that's good. Another limbic rod. To the coffer of the crystal lake of the mountain. Okay. See if we can figure out where that goes. Camp Crystal Lake. Alright, let's see what's over here. Okay. Holy Abbey of Saint Panthem welcomes you under his gaze, built 719 AD. Graffiti Palamist filth. Lovely. Hey.
There's nothing for you here. Head to Jova, if you can.
Dutiful soldier. Okay, I don't have anything for you. Yeah, there's got to be another way in, because we know several things are contingent on getting in there. Huh? Another save point there. Yeah. This has got to be the way in.
This place is off limits. I suggest you turn around. This
Nope,
place is...
not you.
The Abbey is closed. Official AAF business.
Yeah, okay, got it. Stairs? Stairs. Hi. Another thing that requires a key. God, the number of, like, little things that require A key here, a key there. Bronze key. Do you think that goes into that? Or do you think that goes somewhere else? No relevant items. Okay. Let's take a look at the bronze key. Anomaly of unknown origin, yeah. Panthem Abbey, Owen Outpost Tower. Inventory. So we got another one of these keys. Bronze key. Database classified entry access denied. Ancient elegant bronze cast idol shaped like an eye. Might be for something inside the Abbey. Yeah. So either I don't think I can attack them, right? Maybe I can? I thought the only things we were killing in this game were the anomalies. It'll be different if we... the entities. It'll be very different if we actually have to kill people, you know? But we'll see. My hunch is I have to trade. Info on something called the Hermit. Oh. Joy. Okay. More strange ass symbols. Hermit, status incomplete, huh? Hermit might be on that boat there. There's the path there. Let's go see about this hermit, it looks like. Over here. Hi.
Knew they were coming.
What's your deal?
Demons. All in the cards, see? I watched them like a hawk. What's going on to the south? Who knows? All connected. Got to find the pattern. Been taking notes, pictures, cataloging. All on the wall there. Can't leave though, can't leave. Government dogs waiting in the weeds. Want my research. Need a zoom lens. Yes, staying right here.
Interesting.
Need close-ups for the wall.
Huh. I don't think any of that's going to be helpful for you. He has a little stuffed donkey or whatever, though. Inquiring Eye. Newspaper clipping, okay. Fragan's house. Long-time readers will know I'm no stranger to controversy. I put my neck on the line every week to bring you, dear readers, the latest and wildest news they don't want you to hear. This week's incredible testimony comes by way of fellow truth seeker Mr. Anton Kozina. Mr. Kozina, a resident of Skell, was partaking in his routine weekend hike through the Senendra forest. This time was anything but routine, however. While in the vicinity of the forest's famed fortress, he began to hear strange, unearthly noises from its direction. Despite knowing full well the penalties for trespassing near heritage sites, Mr. Kozina was compelled to investigate. As he approached, the noises became louder and louder. Now at the base of the massive tower, and with no further answers up to his quandary, he decided to climb. Up he went, several stories high before he came to a small opening, and lo, a horrifying sight. Picture. Don't just take it from me, here is Mr. Kozima in his own words. When I peeked into that window, Sethra saved me. The hairs on my neck stood up. I nearly lost my grip. One thing's for sure, I'm staying the hell away from that place. There you have it, folks. Incontrovertible evidence that we are indeed being lied to by the powers that be. What is this mysterious creature? An alien? A mutant? An experiment gone wrong? What else is hidden in the hallowed halls of the haunted spire? Interesting. Thought he was maybe going to give us some clue about what to do with this fucking thing. Let's see really quick. That is due south. So these are directions on a compass. But what direction correlates with which, symbol, I don't know. So we'll have to come back to that. Interesting. Okay, we'll go back and, oh, hi. I think I helped you solve a puzzle you were stuck on. Awesome. I love when that happens. Unless I'm trying not to get help on puzzles, and then I'm like, shit, why did I enter this stream? That used to happen with me with blueprints. I would go into someone's stream to say hello, and I'd end up finding out a piece of information that I was like, crap. But glad I can help when I can. So before I completely forgot about it. There's going to be a lot of places in this game, I can already tell, that I am going to completely forget about. Basic meal, nice. And at some point going to have to go back and think about, okay, what do I do with this piece of information? Okay, terror. Yeah, for sure. I figured you understood. Yeah, probably no risk of me getting farther than you are today. So. Because we'll probably only go for another, hour or two. At the most. Advanced medkit small. But I'm really liking how the game is presenting its puzzles. Okay, establish artillery camp, easily elevated defensible position, commence shelling, town of Jova. Lovely. Yep, that's their artillery pointed right at the town. So there's a lot of stuff over here still. Now what is... Hi. Oh. What are you? Mystery discovered. Oh. Oh. What? What? Alright, well, maybe if I strike this one. Strike all of them. There's 4 of them here. There are more than 4 of them.
Good boy. Good boy.
Hello, Pup. How are you? Is it a timing thing? I have to hit all 4 of them in a certain... No? Maybe it's a specific order. Let's see again. That... Okay, this time it's like northeast. Maybe if I go like across? Those 2 are lit up. All 3 are still lit. The humming stops and they turn off. I am not sure what to make of that. That's there. There's some enemies here. Hit him at all. Alright. Up, what have you been up to? That's back to the marsh, or the Hermit's house. Now let's deal with this big guy. Sparkin been busy today? Good busy or busy? New weapon acquired. Pole arm. Oh, I'm gonna have to try the pole arm. Nice. Oh. Ugly busy? Yeah, okay, that's fair. Stamina. Level 2. Like the pole arm so far. That's pretty cool. Alright, what do you got for me here? Oh. The rod is pushed out. Got it. Okay, so it has to correspond with not only the shape, but also the color. So this is the square shape, but terror. Got it. Interesting, okay. Okay, yeah, it looks like this is a proper dead end as well. Guardian. Going through end of quarter. Ah, yeah. Gotta account for everything that happened. Best of luck with that. Okay, so. Let's see what's going on in here. Is this a dead end or is this a full thing? There's a lot of you fuckers here. Thank you for the hydrate, Bandy. How are you doing? This looks like just a dead end.
Help! Over here! In the maintenance room! Hey!
Observe.
Help! Over here! In the maintenance room!
You like the health mechanic? I do too. I think it's very interesting. Open. Hi. Talk. You go to hydrate.
Thanks for the help. Wait, that necklace.
Just got home from
You must be one of
campus.
his
Nice. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Victor Gaz. I left Jova to look for my mentor Vitalis. My ears are still ringing from that damn explosion. The trucks must have driven over a mine or something. I pulled Lieutenant Rue out just in time.
Not Lieutenant
The
RuPaul.
only survivors. The explosion must have attracted the creatures. We hid in here until I could figure out a way back to Jova.
Who is Vitalis?
Who is Vitalis?
Vitalis is the blacksmith of Jova. I've been his apprentice for many years. I was an idiot to think I could go look for him. Recently, some agents came for him. You know, black suits, shades. Let's just say they didn't seem like the type to fuck around. Listen, maybe we could help each other.
Ah, there we go.
Take the key to Vitalis' home. I found a locked door in the basement, but couldn't figure out how to open it. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did. I'll come join you later. I need to make sure the lieutenant can make it back to Jova. I'll find a way to avoid the creatures.
Keep the hell's home. Got it. Nice. Do you know anything about this
Do you know
necklace?
anything about this necklace?
We can talk about the necklace when we get back to Jova.
You know what these weapons
Do
are?
you know what these weapons are?
Not here. We'll talk about it later when we get back to Jova.
Vitalis' home.
Where's Vitalis' home?
The house is right in front of the forge in the northeastern part of Jova. You can't miss it. There's a blue swing in the tree next to the house.
Got it. So this was very critical information. Okay. Yeah, I really like the health recovery mechanic in the game. The timing is like a little tricky to get the hang of, but once you do, it's pretty good. And I have not needed to use a recovery item at all yet. Now, I'm not saying that'll stay that case. I'll probably have to very soon. Maybe once we get to some like bosses or something. Also, we got, what is this? Whirlwind? Nice. Okay, let's put the whirlwind on. That's on the drone, I guess. Key, drone. Quick whirlwind. Nice. Sweet. I just grabbed all the outages and just revived itself as you were typing. Nice. I'm glad it revived itself. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff we can kind of like go back and turn in. First, on the way, I want to swing by the tower thing that's on like the other side of the swamp. Because I think we have both keys we need to open that now. We'll see. I can't tell if that's getting smaller as I kill more of the like guardians. Maybe, maybe not, but probably still haven't killed enough to go into it. It was saying it's not safe enough to go into earlier. Let's see. Yeah, too dangerous to enter. Oh, hi. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's not just the drone whirlwinds, it whirlwinds me. Okay, that's a cool move. I'm liking the polearm combat. Go fucking figure. Alright, let's see about this thing. Oh. You're gonna do a famous. Makes it there. Does that apply to other items? Phase after you take. I was reading chat instead of looking at where I was going. We're doing pole and dual axe. As you take your coat and you hand it to them, then they walk away. If they do crime, sounds about right. You've been running pole and dual axe, nice. That's kind of yeah. I'm expecting to really like pole arm. I tend to be a pole arm kind of person. Okay, cross the bridge, not jump into the water. So far I've died twice, both times from falling into the water. Once was intentional to test it out, the other time was just me not looking. Frog likes polls? Yes, I do. Call me a politico. Always conducting polls. Okay, let's see. Do I have both keys for this now? Neutral, it looks like. So that, and then that. Okay, mystery solved. What do we get? Defensive gear, brooch of ecstasy, delectable recovery. Still 5% damage absorption, 500 endurance bonus, limbic regen, 10 per second, while grievously wounded increase your limbic energy regeneration. Okay. Faded blueprints. Aged scrap of parchment with faded, almost ineligible blueprints of some kind. Interesting, so that's another research item, which we haven't found a use for yet. I don't think I like this any better than this one. Yeah, I think I like the other one better. Have you ever played Tunic? I have not, and it's on my list. It's very much on my list to do. So I'm sure I will at some point. But there's so many games on my backlog. Yeah, multiple people in my chat have recommended Tunic to me and have said it's a game I would really enjoy based on what I've been playing. Game reminds you of that a lot in the puzzles, and interesting. Nice. I have found the puzzles in this to be pretty interesting so far. They're not so far like really hard. You just have to kind of, it's almost like a lot of pattern recognition and remembering where you saw certain piece, certain things. So I like that. I think I have the item I need for this now. No. Okay, so whatever the teddy bear is for, it's not here. So what puzzly items do we currently have? We have the thing for the milk, we've got the teddy bear. Try giving it to, what's her name, the little girl? Sort of assumed it would go here. Oh, maybe it's, hang on, there's the guy out in the front who said he needs an item of someone to bury them properly or something. I don't remember. That's another person I have to go back to, is that guy out in the entrance to this whole area. Probably something we can do here.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Let's see, how do we get up to her? I don't know that she's gonna want the bloodied bear, but it's possible that she's like needs something to comfort.
I hope they let Uncle Jaffer go. I don't need that. I don't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I think who else could use the bear? What is the item category? Heirloom necklace. Okay, so the chair with the little stuffed animal on it that wanted me to use an item, it was prompting items from the investigation item. It was prompting this, not something from the exploration items menu. Okay. Okay. Woman in there, doesn't seem like I have anything for her yet. This is what's his name's house. Yep, now we have the key for this. Okay, Vitalis' house. Family picture. Set of car keys with a toy car keychain. Victor's Vigil. Family picture. Mother. Known person updated. Could this the woman from the picture be my mother? Okay, let's go down. Ah, Note Revenge. Vitalis, do you remember the book you gave me when I became pregnant? It was a play from the outside. You had bought it from a smuggler. I remember a particular passage that aptly captures my newfound feelings towards you. I'll never pause again, never stand still, till either death hath closed these eyes of mine, or fortune given me a measure of revenge. Until we meet again, Vitalis. Ooh. Another framed picture. Okay. So. She's no longer in the village. I use my necklace to open a locking mechanism on a chest. Okay. More tunnels. Aha. So these are like the despair color or whatever. That's a whole separate thing. Whole separate set of keys. Ah. Got it. Classic puzzle. Okay. I think we've gotten a like 6-digit combination yet. I don't think we've gotten any 6-digit combinations yet. Is it in here in the room somewhere, I wonder? Or is it something we're going to have to come back to? Feels like we might have to come back to this one. So I can remove these. Oh, hang on. 3217. That one doesn't say, but what's the key that we got? $32. That green one's upstairs. $13. That's a clever little puzzle. 32, 17, 13. Now location updated. Figured out how to unlock the basement door. It revealed Vitalis' secret office. Oh, he's got a mannequin of one of these dudes with the... Okay, crazy. Limbic locks. 14th of March, 1856. To all brothers and sisters of the Vigil, we have made great progress in deciphering the ancient locking mechanism used by the enigmatic Order of the Eye. We believe that what lies beyond these mechanisms may well provide answers that have eluded us for centuries. To unlock the mechanism, a specific set of keys must be inserted into all available slots. These keys are long rectangular rods that the Order appears to have hidden in strategic locations across Hydia. Each rod is hewed based on its limbic sphere and carries an inscribed symbol. Thus, to unlock the mechanism, each spot requires a specific key. Key's hue and symbol must match the slot. Gustav. We've heard about Gustav, and there is grief. There we go. Limbic key. New glyph acquired. Okay. Perfect guard. Limbic energy suffuses around you, reducing endurance loss when blocking a hit. Cute. Lasts for 45 seconds. Glyph lingering pain. Poison. Okay. Damage per second. To cause poison. Rage spike. Oh god. When a lance of calcified rage erupts from your weapon and blazes toward your target, detonating upon impact. Frightful ambush. Found a pool of pure terror energy that can be activated at will, leaving the sea's limbic entities in dreadful pain. And delirium, ecstasy. Acute delirium swirls and grips limbic entities in front of you, eroding their stance. 10-meter radius. Limbic Greatsword. Okay. We're getting deep here. Big damage per hit. Obviously, of course. Especially on the last hit. We'll give it a try. Now we've got a shit ton of glyphs. But we need to be able to upgrade our weapons to imbue them. Seems like. Limbic chest. Yep. What's this? Brothers and sisters of the Vigil, the journalist has arrived. Meet at the Weeping Night as planned. Vitalis, it has become abundantly clear to me that we are being systematically hunted. This is more than mere coincidence. Entire chapters are going silent. You know how I feel about this business with the journalist. We've never been so vulnerable. Now is not the time to be bringing in outsiders. More than ever, be vigilant, brother. Your friend, Damien. Okay. Weeping Night. Mentioned in the Vigil note, meaning location for a group called the Vigil. Couldn't find my parents in Jova. The journalist was contacted by the Vigil. Looks like Vitalis left Acasa Marshes. Get the Weeping Night, huh? So it looks like my father may have been like part of an order, and these weapons and things that can kill these enemies are perhaps designed by this order. Alright, so we only have one key for that. We need a second one. I feel like I was kind of hoping one of the things in here would lead us, you know, through a tunnel into his into the blacksmith shop, but apparently not. Oh.
Come and see me when you're done.
Got it. So he just unlocks this. No tunnel to get here, we just go here. Limbic Sword. Do we not already have a Limbic Sword? Victor, I've always respected your moral obligation to martial training. Should you ever change your mind or simply wish to evaluate your handiwork, there exists an inveterate training facility used by generations of vigils right here in Acasa Marshes. You can find the entrance below Monument Hill. The pillars ensue entrance must wield a limbic weapon, counterclockwise from the northeast. Got it. That tells us how to open that. Okay.
Thanks for helping us in the tunnel. I left Lieutenant Rue at the outpost. I'll check in on her later. Any luck figuring out how to open the door in the basement? I looked everywhere for the code.
Yeah, we got there. All right, let's lots of stuff to talk about. Let's do general
We've always
knowledge
been
first.
cut off from the rest of the world, even before Geary and Yankel's dictatorship. Everyone acts surprised when Sabinians and Palamists rip each other apart. Isolation has terrible consequences on individuals. Imagine what it can do to an entire population. In fact, you don't have to. Look around. There are plenty of examples of such consequences. It's like Haiti is a science experiment gone awry, meant to teach the rest of the world a lesson. After witnessing and hearing of atrocities being committed all over Haiti, it only seems to fill my spirit with dark thoughts. One thought stands out from the rest, though. Whatever these creatures are, we deserve them.
Peacekeepers.
I have nothing but good to say about them. They're the first outsiders I ever met. They were very friendly to everyone and very helpful. Lieutenant Rue gave me a few odd jobs here and there. Her men taught me how to play football. I had a blast, as did some of the kids in Jova. They organized a small tournament, which helped us forget about the political tensions flaring up. I feel sorry for Lieutenant Rue, though. She lost all her men. They were all very close, especially with Rojo and Typhon. I should check in on her soon.
Okay, Sabinians.
My father was Sabinian. I'm a freak occurrence in Haiti. I belong to both worlds. I think the Sabinians got lost in their so-called progressiveness. They seem to have lost touch with their roots. If you go far enough into history, Sabinians were all Palamists at one time. I think it's important to know where you're from. It might humble some of the pride and temper reckless ambitions.
Palamists.
Don't tell anyone, but my mom was a Palamist. I attended mass and participated in some of the rituals. It made my mother happy. But I grew out of it. Now that I think about it, that's when my life took a turn for the worse. Vitalis helped me out of that hole I had dug for myself. However, I would be a liar if I said that my faith didn't play a big part in my recovery. I'm happy to say that I stand in his gaze again. And yes, I admit it. I pray to him at times, especially for Vitalis' safe return.
Creatures.
Vitalis had a relapse a while back. I helped him through it. He let a few things slip out, though. It didn't make much sense then, but I started connecting the dots when I crossed the marsh. He spoke of these creatures. He said that they were coming. He called it the Calamity.
Calamity.
He said they were the physical manifestation of malevolent human emotions, and war was their doorway into our world. I figured it was the alcohol talking. I sure as hell believe him now.
Okay. So many things here. We'll start here.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
When I met Vitalis, I was in a very dark place. If it wasn't for him, chances are I'd either be a criminal or dead. Face down in a ditch somewhere. But Vitalis saw something in me. He gave me focus, discipline, and skills. Skills that would one day serve a great purpose.
What are these weapons?
What are these weapons?
They're called limbic weapons. Vitalis told me that they were intricately tied to this country's history. He taught me how to repair and enhance
them.
But to do so, I need limbic shards. And Vitalis wouldn't tell me where the shards come from. He kept a small stash hidden behind the red toolbox. Go get it, and I'll show you what I can do.
Necklace.
You know anything about this necklace?
Vitalis has one too, though it's not quite the same. I noticed some of his friends wore similar ones around their necks. They call themselves the Vigil. I think they're made of limbic shards like your weapons, but I'm not sure. The weapons, the necklaces, and the vigils are all connected somehow. I guess Vitalis left out some lessons.
What is going on with Abbot Jaffer?
When I left to find Vitalis, they kept him in a small house in the center of town, exposing him like that in the open. Captain Voss wants to send a message to whoever remains in Jova. I'll find a way to get him some water when the guard is distracted. It's all I can do for him. Whatever Captain Voss wants from Abbot Jaffer, he won't stop until he gets it.
Any idea what Captain Voss is up to?
My best guess is that he's thieving. Be careful when dealing with Voss. Men like him are unpredictable, which makes Voss very dangerous. I'm only alive because I'm useful to him. Thanks Etheris, too. Otherwise, I'd be dead or, worse, shipped off to a prison camp.
The Vigils.
What do you know about the Vigil?
Vitalis told me about the Vigil, but not in detail. Before he left, he promised to explain everything upon his return.
Okay.
What do you make of this note?
Vitalis never mentioned a journalist. I know where the Weeping Knight is, though. It's in the Vissa Hills. It's a large statue of a Sabinian knight
Vissa might be a new location.
In combat. I'm surprised it's still around, considering it's in the Palamist province. It's nestled under a large weeping willow tree. People often light candles and leave pictures of their loved ones at the foot of the statue.
Do you know the woman in the pictures?
Whoever she is, she seems to be a painful memory. Vitalis became angry whenever I asked about her, and he would shut me out completely. So I dropped it.
Can you tell me more about Vitalis?
Vitalis was haunted by the past and anxious about the future.
Relatable.
He was often away, sometimes for months at a time. After seeing the destruction of the war and the creature's sudden appearance, I now understand why he was so preoccupied.
Okay. Alright. New interaction available. Craft. We met our blacksmith. Vissa Hills. Nice. Okay. So that was good information, and that seemed to be like the main bit of quest here. Weeping Knight statue, so that's going to be where we need to go next to continue the main story, probably. Heirloom necklace, something related to the Vigil. The weapons, limbic shards are needed to update them. I'm guessing that the different elemented shards will give it different. They will give them different elemental attributes, essentially. Victor says she was a painful memory. Yep. Victor goes the basics of smithing. We also have, so now we have 2 limbic swords. So I can probably, like, maybe they have multiple, so you can like enhance one into one element and another one into another element or something. Okay. Ah. Yeah. Oh, there's the grief one. Got it. Okay. Let's take a look here. Trade?
I have no use for...
Okay. Craft.
Need upgrades?
Okay. Got it. Upgrade weapon. So, in order to upgrade a weapon to grade 2, a limbic sphere must be chosen. Ah, so you have to choose an elemental, like, affinity here. Got it. So you do up to grade 2. Maximum level increases. Got it. Weapon's limbic sphere determines which glyphs it can bear, granting unique abilities. Okay, got it. Max level increases to 8, which is kind of what I thought there. Imbue defensive gear. So let's say this one, just so I can see what it would do. Okay, so imbuing it just upgrades it. Got it. So if I like a particular piece of defensive gear, I can upgrade it to increase its attributes. Weave limbic consumables. Got it. So you can create these with shards. Study, no relevant items, glyphs. Is this just a map of all the glyphs, or is it... Okay. So, if I give something the Rage Limbic Affinity, it'll let me imbue it with potentially like both of these. So it'll be interesting to see what they all sort of do. Wrath so far seems to be damage focused, which makes sense. This one lassos, grabs them, pulling it in, and stuns them. This one just straight up deals damage. Grief. Actually, let me read what these do. So rushes forward, damaging all. Yep. Hateful Force strikes a limbic entity and rages through its umbilical cord, searing all entities connected to it. Okay. Berserk enters a state of rageful defiance that wards off getting staggered, stunned, and knocked back, and any other crowd control effects stoning. Okay. Got it. Grief. Tormenting limbic entity, so that's a status effect. Eroding limbic enemies with its with grieving pain. And then collapse it to inflict even greater torments. You suffer waves of great sorrow, losing endurance in the process, but sharing the agony and damaging them. Grief energy overwhelms and discharges, overwhelming nearby limbic entities and stunning them, and then lingering damage. So this is like, grief seems to be like lingering damage and status effects. I'm guessing neutral ones can be applied to any, regardless of their affinity. Reducing endurance loss when blocking a hit. So it looks like these little icons are status effects. So this gives you like a protection. This one gives you, it gives you a status effect. This one protects you from endurance loss. This is a projectile, basic projectile attack. Heal, a limbic mending, that would be a useful one. Stuns any limbic entities, a basic stun, and a shield protecting you from damage. Okay, terror. Undetectable. You recoil backwards, then stun. So these seem kind of defensive. Racking all limbic enemies in its path with dreadful pain. Link of fear between you and a targeted limbic entity, siphoning vitality. It's like a drain. And then pool of pure terror of energy that can be activated while leaving the seized limbic enemies in dreadful pain. I'm not sure what dreadful pain does, but... And then ecstasy. You inflict damage on yourself and share the blissful agony. Okay. Gross. Traverse space at elevated speed, they embrace. So... Yep. Drawing all limbic enemies into a melee range and stunning them upon arrival. So this is kind of like fast and loose. Yeah. Damage all nearby. So this combos nicely with that. And delirium grips limbic enemies in front of you, eroding their stance. Okay. I'm gonna well, let's see. I'm gonna do...
How can I help?
No, I'm gonna wait on this 1 second. I'm gonna go do two things first. Just want to sort of check a couple things out really fast. Now that I know a little more. So we still don't know how to get into here. But I'm sure there's a way. That tree is disturbing. Yeah, I would be fine with that, Moose. Good question. Clockwise from the northeast. I can probably start archiving some of these, like this one, that one. Yeah. I'm gonna start trying to like update my start managing my inventory a little better by archiving certain things as I don't need them. But this one, counterclockwise from the northeast. This one first. Want to see what this is. I'm guessing it's just like a free combat zone to test out the weapons and stuff. But there might be some useful stuff in here. Oh. Hang on. I usually have solid light bulb dotted carbon. No, I don't know. Shaun of the Dead, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Full guard field armor belonging to the unwavering 4th detachment of the Iris of Rage, huh? Dear Eric, I'm pleased to learn that your training is progressing well. Master Vitalis is challenging and stern, but always fair. He demands the best of his students, and you will learn a great deal under his tutelage. Remember that combat is not everything. A warrior's mind must be as sharp as his weapon. Be diligent in your efforts. Whatever comes of this, know that you have a proud father. Aw. And another limbic greatsword. Wrapped candle. There's a candle and book emblem. Brooch of Terror, defensive gear. Stamina. Remaining on damage will increase your stamina regen. Rage suppressor. Okay. You know I love a stamina regen. You know I love a stamina regen item. We're gonna put that on. I have to look at these other spots with the... Yeah. I'm not sure. We'll leave it on because... Why not? Well, we found that. That's good. And we kind of know what our next, like, major destination is, which is good. It is interesting that enemies, like, don't seem to really respawn ever. Now that I say that, of course, they're probably going to all immediately start respawning, but, you know. But yeah, I think I have to... go around. Yeah. Okay. I wanna check on one little thing over there. Splash into puddles. Actually, I can probably just do it from this, right? Such a weird mix of tone. Yeah, it's a good mix of tone, though. I am going to upgrade my weapons before we leave and go to, like, another region. But I wanted to chit-chat with this guy first. See if I have something for him to solve, to put this to bed, you know?
This won't bring...
There we go.
Camille's rosary. I can give them a proper burial with this. My family can now rest in Setherus's gaze. You have my everlasting thanks, stranger. My family can now...
Okay, good deed accomplished. A reward for this good deed may become available. So we resolved that too. I do really like this, the way the world is kind of organized, you know, with these regions. They're good sized and there's a lot to explore in them, but they're not so overwhelming like a fully open world game is, you know? Like, this feels like you can kind of tackle it and bite away at it without it being crazy. It's a good balance, you know, but it still feels like there's a lot to do. Figuring out how to get into that house is going to be an interesting one. Let me talk to Captain Voss again really fast. See if he... said anything else?
What now?
Ah, is Victor going to be okay?
Is Victor gonna be okay?
I won't lay a hand on him. I'm just happy to see the smoke rise from the forge again. I have a long list of things that need his attention. Now, if you don't mind, I'm a busy man.
I don't think he said that he needed anything specifically.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Nothing. 'Cause I know what the baby bottles are for. If I just need to find a place to get some milk. Huh. Okay, that's different. I did not know that was there. Okay. Let's see. I want to go down and check the... Where was it? It's down here somewhere. I think we have both pieces we need for this chest down here, basically. Yeah. Nice. New glyph acquired. You're bathed in limbic energy, healing in the... Okay, that's the limbic mending. Excellent. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's go back up. Do, 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 do. How do I get out of this house? There we go. Okay. Safe. Okay. And I think this is going to be where we wrap up the first day of this game. We are just getting started. I'm very excited to keep going with this game. But it's almost ready for dinner time for me. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so much. Hope you're having a good time. I'm really enjoying this. It's been really, really fun to get going, and I'm really liking a lot of the mechanics I'm seeing in it. So I'm sure we will keep enjoying this.